Hello everyone, this is Impulse, and welcome back to the Moonlight Server. And guys, I gotta tell you, I am constantly impressed by you. I just don't get it. The last episode of the Moonlight Server that I put out has over 200 comments on it, and that just blows my mind. I mean, you guys really chimed in on the voting for what you wanted to see me do. Giving me advice for the base, the structure that's going to go on top of here, throwing me your ideas, and a lot of them were great. And also just information stuff. You guys were getting me edumacated about this game. The stained clay thing was what I'm talking about here. I was making a comment last video about how I didn't understand why, if you took this and you mixed it with the blue, why it didn't look blue. It looked like a dark, almost looked like a gray, right? And you guys filled me in. It's because you're staining it, not dyeing it. So it basically takes its original color and mixes it with that and kind of the output of that. And I got a couple of people that told me that, and I was like, it was one of those moments that you have where you're like, duh. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Like, that totally makes sense now. So I appreciate that. When you guys are able to teach me a thing about the game, I actually love it. So anyway, I mentioned 200 comments. Wow, you guys were really active voting. And so obviously that's something you want to continue to do, is what I'm assuming from that. And we'll try to get as much of the choose your own adventure in as possible. You guys like my makeshift chicken farm? I got anything in here? Yay, 2 eggs. Let's go. I'm trying to get these guys building up here, but it's a slow process. Anyway, I'll show you what that's for a little later. I think you guys are going to love it. So yeah, you guys were voting like crazy. We'll continue to do that as much as we can in future episodes. And the results for this one was kind of a landslide victory. The mob farm is going to be is the winner. So it's what I'm going to be doing. It's not just this right here. I got it started, at least picked out a location. I want to give you guys, here, let me give you a quick overview of where we're at, because it's kind of confusing once you're on the island here. If I go over here, and there's the temporary village, right? What the heck is that? I didn't make that. Oh, I know what that is. Graphoniac told me that she brought me some dirt. I wonder if that's what she meant. She built me a huge block of dirt right outside my village. What a troll. That's hilarious. Well, I guess it's technically grass. It looks like there's some grass on the top. That's hilarious, though. Thank you, Graph, for the dirt. I mentioned to her that I was going to need some dirt for building these mountains up and stuff. Which I'm going to build this mob farm. I'm actually not going to build a mountain yet. I want to build the farm first, and then I want to make the mountain kind of fit around it, I think. But I want to get it built first and see what I'm dealing with, and make sure that it, I can build a natural looking mountain nicely around it. So I'm going to do that. And for the mob farm itself, I got myself some supplies. I got myself some supplies right here to build it up. So I've been doing a little bit of work gathering this stuff. I had to find a what are they called? Ice-spiked plains biome, and get myself some compressed ice. Yeah, this stuff doesn't break as fast as the regular ice, by the way. So this did take me some while with my silky smooth pick here. But I got myself some ice and stuff, and you can probably, a lot of you have probably already seen this, so it's not going to be that much of a surprise. But I'm going to do a mob farm that was created by TheSmokingKoala, I believe his name is. I'm going to put a link to his video in the description. And but of course I can't just build somebody else's mob farm and call it a day. I'm going to put a little spin on it, and it's going to be very interesting. I think you guys are going to love it, how I changed the way that the mobs are actually killed. So stick around for that. And I don't want to hold you up any further because I'm just so excited to build this thing. So just grab your snacks, sit back, and enjoy this time lapse. Here we go. I got it built, and this thing is cranking out mobs like no other. As you saw in the time lapse, it's a pretty cool design. I like it. It's got the triangle shape spawning platforms and floods it off. And up there, I got a ton of stuff going on as far as separating them. I'll go ahead and climb up there. What do we got here? Oh my goodness. 65, 66. Yeah, this thing is getting stocked already. That is super loud. Let's see, I just need some blocks to jump stack here. I'm going to get up to the top there just to give you a little idea of what's going on. And do it about right here. And like I said, there is a separator up there for a couple things. We have a tube. It's just a 1x1 tube there for all your regular mobs. And then I wanted to separate the spiders out. So here, when I get up here a little higher, you'll see how that works. So we got a little bit of jam here right now. We'll see if these guys clear themselves out once this creeper falls. And you can see that. There we go, creeper. And the skeleton should fall here any second. Down. This is basically a 2x1 gap. There we go. And then they get down into the one right there. And then there you go. You see the spider get separated over there, and he'll fall down this iron bar tube, which I ran out of iron bars. But that's going to go all the way down. And basically they'll land onto some hoppers so I can collect their string. So there goes one now. And then this right there, that little llama, this is for those chicken jockeys. So basically what happens is when a chicken jockey falls, the chicken will reduce the speed at which it falls, and that water will catch it and bring it over into lava, and then we'll just dispose of the chicken jockey since we don't need them. And see, spider? He's fighting it. Oh, he's tracking me. That's why. That's why. So yeah, anyway, a couple separators up here to get all that taken care of. It'll be nice. I'll have separated string collection there. And of course, chicken jockeys won't be mucking up my system. So let me get down to the bottom here. And you may have saw it as I was coming up or heard it. Yeah, I got a bunch of chickens here. And you're probably wondering what that's all about. Well, that's the part about this I was telling you that it was going to be fairly unique. What I got going on here is this is actually an AFK XP farm. And I'll just demonstrate here with some snowballs. Basically, you see these guys, they're all one-hit kills. If I throw a snowball, it actually knocks them back into a lava blade and then also makes them fall down a little bit. And see back here, they'll fall onto that hopper basically. So they fall, they hit the lava blade, and then they fall onto that hopper. It's so packed in there, some of them are dying right now. And basically, if we sit here and throw snowballs, I'll get some XP automatically. So I can just basically hold right click, and it's going to kill them all until I run out. And so instead of using snowballs, since that's going to, take manual crafting, let me turn these guys down a little bit. Where are we at? These are, oh yeah. There we go. Now you can hear me. Instead of throwing snowballs and then having to recraft them and just stock them up all the time, what I'm going to do is use eggs. So you can see here I've got basically all those chickens laying eggs into this hopper, into this dispenser, and I have a clock on the back of that, which is basically going to just keep firing the eggs out. So a pretty rapid succession, and then I'll be able to just, basically every time they lay an egg, just hold down right click and it'll throw it. So here I can turn this on and demonstrate this right now. Just basically make sure my inventory is filled up so I catch the egg in the right spot, and that will do. And here we go. So I'm just holding down right click, and there we go. Oh, you know what? wasting the eggs. Again, I did this before. I used a dispenser when I should have used a dropper. I always get those two mixed up. Let's just fix that right now. Get ourselves a dropper so it does not shoot the eggs at me. I could actually drop some on the ground and I can catch them. And put a couple things away here because I need to pick up those eggs to move them over. And then we'll give it a real test run. Only have a few eggs because I just put these guys in. Oh, you heard another one lay right there. there we go. That'll be a lot better. Let's get our eggs in there. And this thing is off. So that's good. And let me fill my inventory again. Alright, this spot right here. Okay, so you can see got a bunch of mobs in there. And I got, what is this, 48, 51 eggs. So here we go. And you can see I'm picking them up. And I'm just holding right click. And with this you can basically use the, yeah, we're going to get some chickens in here. No big deal. But with this you can basically use the trick where you hold down right click and hit F11 and it will continue to throw them automatically basically, so you can walk away from your keyboard. Or you know, you can bind your right click to your spacebar and put a weight on it. All sorts of things you can do. So what I think I'll do here is, there's no more mobs in there, so I'll turn this off. I think what I'll do is set up something so that these guys right here won't survive, because I don't want to have chickens just everywhere. So I got one little piece to add, and let me do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just put a little bit of lava right there, and have a couple eggs here to test, so let's try this again. Let's flip the switch, and we'll throw the eggs right there. There you go, you can see I'm getting hit. And there we go, we got the chicken falling into the lava. So that should take care of the chicken mess. And you can see I'm still getting the XP, so that's perfect. And alright, yes, looking good. And we'll shut that off there. Oh, hey, one made it through. Alright. So yeah, that way if we get, you know, I just need to get a couple more chickens in this thing so that it's producing eggs a little more often. And that will keep up with this. And basically I can just sit here and AFK and get XP all night long. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Another thing I did is I can flip the switch and that will basically take care of the mobs. And you hear the lava falling down. That'll kill them. But it also dropped them down here, and you can see, ooh, got a witch in there. And so I may have to hook up a crushing chamber here or something to take care of that witch. But for now she can just stay in there, that's fine. Oh, better collect my string here. So yeah, I need to get some more iron, get some more hoppers hooked up for the string, and I think I'll need to go caving for that. She's trying to heal herself. No! Die! So let's see if we got any drops. Yeah, we're getting some good drops. So anyway, alright, well let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so as you can see, sometimes we get some witches in here, and it looks like we got a couple in there. So just two? I think we just got two in there. And so I wanted to see if I could just hook up a couple pistons here and crush them. So I did that. Let's go ahead and flip the lever and let's just see what happens. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. So let's go ahead and flick that. That should get them suffocating. And yep, you can see them suffocating right now. Let's give them a second here and see if they'll actually die or if they'll survive this. I'm not sure. You can see them trying to drink their potions up to survive this. Maybe it just takes a while. Oh, Tango Tech just joined. There goes my spawn rates. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to be... Oh, there we go, finally. Yeah, it just takes a long time. I was about to say, I was about to give up on it. It looks like if you give it enough time, eventually you will get them killed off here. So this one's really hanging in there. So let's see if we got any drops from that. Oh yeah, nice. Got some redstone sticks. Oh, a couple hoppers. I need those. Thank you. Oh, and there she went. Cool. Nice. So we can also kill witches that way, because they typically fall, and if you don't hit them with the snowball right away or an egg right away, they're gonna heal themselves from the fall, and then they're gonna live. So cool. Just got to remember to shut that back off afterwards. You know, I'll do some more wiring for all these features, you know, at some point in the future. But for now, it should be working good. So let's go ahead and let's see how many we got. We got a couple more of these. Let's go for another round, see what we get here. There we go. One spot open. Turn on the clock. And go. There you go. You can see those chickens burning up, so you know that's working. You can hear the XP. You can see my XP going up. And we'll just wait for all the eggs to be gone. There we go. Oh. And there we go. That's all the eggs. So cool. And finally, the last thing I wanted to do was leave a way to, kill them kind of the normal way, right? If you just want to use this as an actual mob grinder. So let's see here. I want to get up here and see what we're dealing with. I figured maybe if I make a way up here, let's see, they're standing on a block right there. So may want to do it on the other side as well. Let's go over there and take a look. And I may end up moving all this redstone over to this side now, since it's kind of in the way over here. But let's see, if we want to just do normal mob grinding, then that gap right there would be best. So we want to get about at this level, and there we go. You can just reach them through this little hole right here and swing away. And you start getting all the XP. And if you want to kill witches that way too, you can. So that works. So yeah, it's got a lot of different features. I mean, personally, the idea of being able to AFK for XP, I think is pretty cool, pretty unique. And once I get that thing loaded up with chickens, I think it's going to be a pretty fast way to get XP as well. So the fact that I finally have a way to get XP on the server is making me pretty happy. So looks like that XP is actually getting caught on something here. Let's see. Man, there's just so many mobs in here. Let's see if we can figure out where that XP is going. It may just be getting caught on lava or something. Look, we got those witches in there. Oh, it might be falling down there. Let's go see if we can grab it. It's probably all getting stuck in one area. If we stand here, is it under the floor? Oh, yep. There you go. It's getting pulled under the floor right now. And so we may have to do something about that as well. Yep, I don't see any more. That must have been it. So anyway, that's that. Now, I did say before the end of the episode that I would go check out whatever it is that that dirt block that you saw. Yeah, Graph left me that dirt block, and I think I better go check it out. I think we better see what it's all about. Hopefully it's not just a big block of dirt and there's a little more to it. So let's head on over there, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, looks like there's the dirt block right there. I have no idea what this is about. I did ask Graph if she would hook me up with some dirt, and I think this is her way of doing it, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what the side says here. Heard you might like some dirt. Love, Graph. Have fun. Look at this. She even left me a enchanted shovel, looks like. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. So I could... That was nice of her. Help me tear this thing down with it. Oh, yeah. Look at this beast. Oh, this is like... Now you can get your own kind of present. I won't ever have to ask her again. Man, yeah, this thing just... tears the dirt apart. Sweet. Well, thank you, Graph. Really appreciate it. And yes, I do need this dirt. Because now that I built that big old mob trap up in the sky, I'm going to have to build a mountain around it. So that's definitely going to have to come soon. I know that, not everybody's going to want to see that big eyesore up there. So I think I'm going to start wrapping up this episode here because it is getting long. So I do want to give you guys some options again. And like I said, that the mob trap isn't quite done. It needs to be prettied up with a mountain, base around it and kind of thing. And it needs to look better. And there's some functionality left I wanted to hook up, I mentioned, such as sorting as well. And obviously I have to finish the spider drop. So I'm going to make that option number 1 to finish up the mob farm. Option number 2, I want to think about having some sort of... That took forever to pop off. I need some food. So I think this is my last set of food. I got this cooked pork chop. So I was thinking about making a cow farm, actually. So yeah, option number 2 will be cow farm. Of course, I'd make another island for that. And option number 3, I'm feeling bad, guys. Look at Tango Tech is up to all this work, and he's made this little community center thing there, the Lucky Lovers. This is supposed to be our community area, and so far Tango's the only one building in it. So I'm going to leave option number 3 to build something in this area. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be to build a community project. Let's just say that. So let's go back through them. Option number 1 is to complete the mob farm. Option number 2 is to make a cow farm. And option number 3 is to build something cool in the community center. So please go ahead and throw your votes down in the comments right now. Again, last episode's results were great, so I'm hoping for that again. And leave me a like if you liked the video. Hopefully you guys did. And I forgot to mention this. I am up to 9 deaths. I died a couple times. I actually lost all my gear. You may have noticed I'm using an iron pick. So now that I got some XP, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode with an enchantment. So, come on, get in there. What? Oh no, what is going on here? Oh yeah, look at that. I don't have the, I gotta update my texture pack. I forgot about all that. Lapis. I need lapis. Okay, let me go get lapis. Be right back. Alright, I got my lapis, and I switched off my texture pack. By the way, it's the Faithful 32 by 32 texture pack I'm using. And switched that off back to default, so now I can see this enchanting grid the right way. And hopefully that's updated by now. I don't know. I'll have to take a look. But 1, 2, 3 to get to 30. Efficiency 4. Okay, that's something. Let's see if we get something on top of that. Come on, baby. Nope, just efficiency 4. Oh well, I needed a good working pick. Efficiency would be nice, and I'll work my way up, I guess, with this enchantment table stuff. So, anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for joining me this week. Please remember to leave, all that good stuff. Leave me feedback on the episode. I always appreciate it. And with that said, I will see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.